Alright, we're here in Mission 13, Fat Ahmad. We're going to be doing that on Hardcore for the Ruthlessness Efficiency gold medals and the achievement Down But Not Out, which is completing Mission 13 while letting at least 7 artillery strikes hitting your squad in advanced difficulty mode, but this also, of course, works in Hardcore. So I'm going to start up. And our strategy is going to revolve around the supply truck that we get access to starting with this mission. Now we're going to buy 2 tanks, upgrade the supply truck we have, and buy a full lot of additional supply trucks. So we have 4 all fully upgraded. Then we'll worry about upgrading our tanks. Now, the reason why we want to do this is because the supply trucks, if you don't already know, they work by filling up these little notches you see above them here every time a tower is destroyed. So basically we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 towers, essentially, to fill up that bar and spawn us a airstrike. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that when the airstrike is spawned, it stops filling up notches towards the next ability, so you want to pick those up as soon as possible, otherwise you're wasting kills. And we're getting 4 right away and using as little DPS as possible because of the fact that the later half of this mission, having more airstrikes going into it, will be very beneficial for us. And then also, there's all these artillery strikes that the mission kind of drops for us, and those will help us significantly in stockpiling more of them.
Area secured!
So definitely want to make use of that. I want to swap these guys around a little bit.
Enemy targets acquired in Sector Foxtrot 2. We got them all!
Okay, we want to drop this decoy up here early enough that we can run back down and be ready to repair our
We got visual on
tanks
the enemy! Open fire!
when the storm ray
Sustaining
starts
heavy
firing.
damage! Hey, where's our
It's
backup?
not going to be much longer until it gets destroyed.
Sustaining heavy... Whoa!
So I can
Nice
shoot our
fireworks
supply
display,
trucks there.
Ahmad. Wish you could be here to see it.
Keep up the pace,
There we go.
people. We ain't got time to dally. Ahmad, clear the area sector by sector.
Alright, now we pick up all these airstrikes. We just got 4 extra ones. That's very useful for us. Let's put our damage units close to each other so when I drop the next repair, they'll all get healed.
Enemy targets acquired in Sector Foxtrot 5. Lovely jubbly. Firing now.
Next up, I want to come up here and airstrike these 2 towers.
The commander's down!
Take them out.
The commander's back in the game.
I want to get over here so as to distract these minions.
Enemy spotted! Take him out!
There we go. We destroyed it without needing to use an ability. Just gotta make sure our tanks don't take so much damage. Pick up these abilities as soon as you can.
We got it!
Drop a repair, swap.
We need support now!
We can upgrade
Sustaining heavy
tank.
damage! Watch it burn!
Let's quickly move him to the back and we can take out this sentry without having to loop around again. Nope, we're gonna have to loop around once more. That's okay though. Gives us time to drop some airstrikes on the next units, or towers rather, and soften them up before our forces get to them. Don't want to be too close. Alright. So,
The commander's been hit!
I'm not gonna worry too much about
The
that.
commander's back!
I believe the airstrike will take out most of these guys,
The commander's down!
with that exception.
Good to have you back online, Commander.
And we'll see where the artillery comes down actually.
We got visual, open fire!
Alright, killed that. So let's come and get this storm ray. Circle around. we're just a few kills away from the next bomb.
We got them all!
So, as to not waste that spawn, let's drop it here.
Enemy targeting range! Open fire!
I think I need one more.
General, our radars are picking up multiple enemy machines in all sectors. Establishing priority.
Yeah, alright, respawned it. Let's quickly pick it up before that artillery strike hits. Get it out of here. Let's decoy.
The street's falling apart! We're getting busted up here!
Alright,
Your shells are dropping too close to my men. One direct hit could blow our lighter vehicles to smithereens.
these guys
Adjust your coordinates now.
Oh,
We are
almost.
getting interference. Adjusting coordinates. Hold on, General.
Alright, so that was perfect. We basically wasted no kills whatsoever there. And we were really soon to getting a new set of airstrikes. So let's go up here, plan our route, and we're going to have to quickly drop a set to take out some of these turrets. Now let's take out these two guys here. Behemoth and the Storm Ray.
We got them all!
And we need two
The
more.
commander's back in
Do
the
it
game.
again. I'm trying to see. Well, drop one right here. We'll just be ready to pick one up
Area secured!
after we kill the first sentry there. Let's upgrade this tank, move that guy to the
Enemy
front.
spotted! Take him out! We got them all!
Pick these guys up. Nice. Alright, so again, didn't waste anything. Drop an airstrike on this behemoth just to soften
The
them up.
commander's down!
Swap our tanks around
We need
just to make
support
sure they're not
now!
getting hurt too bad. Drop a decoy there.
Area secured!
Might have been a little bit soon. But it's alright. We'll rep through this damage.
Taking heavy fire!
That wasn't that much anyways. Alright, our guys are headed to the next area. Pick up this last ability, make sure we didn't miss anything. Nope, we did not. Alright.
This is Ahmad to command. Do you read? It's establishing coordinates. Some
So let's
Ahmed,
quickly run up
report.
here. We don't really need to worry about all that nonsense. Now, want our path to be like so. Want to stay in this corner away from most of the deadly nasty
Ahmed,
shit.
we're losing you.
Now,
Ahmed!
want to kill this guy up here as Energizer. He's gonna be a pain in the ass.
No clear!
Damn it, Ahmed! Ceasefire! Ceasefire! You're shooting at the bridge! Our men are over there!
We can do this.
Taking control!
Drop an artillery strike. And we'll drop another one like so.
Bad news, General. Looks like the machines have overrun Ahmad's unit and are now targeting your position.
We have one more kill that we need. And we'll get that one soon enough. So let's not worry about dropping any more airstrikes for the time being.
14. The tin cans are targeting us with our own artillery.
Alright, now we have to start dealing with airstrikes hitting the enemy artillery strikes hitting our shit. Now, now here's time we cover the second half of the mission. So the way that these artillery strikes kind of come down is a little bit random. This one, far more random than in the last mission, in the sense where it doesn't really seem to be, or predictably random, I guess I should say. This is a better thing. Okay, so here's the idea. The artillery strikes always tend to drop on or around the path that you're taking, close to where your units already are, so that they're a few seconds away from running into it, or maybe they're already on the border. But generally speaking, there's enough time for you to quickly, as soon as the thing spawns, make your route, go outside of it. Sometimes it's actually hard to avoid taking any damage whatsoever. But the point is, in this one, we want to get hit by them. We just don't want to get hit by them yet, because right now we have a whole bunch of supply trucks. So the idea is we're going to actually keep our units inside this little box for the majority of the rest of this mission. We'll worry about taking these few units out. Now, this artillery strike, this first one, tends to drop a little bit randomly. Sometimes it's a little bit over to the right, sometimes a little bit more to the left. In this case, it's probably going to hit some of our supply trucks. No big deal, we'll rep through it. This one won't be that big of a deal. Although in general, the rest of the mission, when we actually comes to the point where we want to start getting hit by artillery strikes, we're going to sell all of our supply trucks and switch to tanks only. But that's after we've bombed out most of this mission with a non-stop replenishing supply of said artillery strikes. Or, sorry, airstrikes. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. If that's a little bit confusing, I apologize. Alright, so tanks are really resistant against these artillery strikes that the mission has. Pick all these up. My guy's down. And this should... Oh, nice, they got rid of him. I was a little bit worried that they might not do enough damage to the Scorcher. But they sure did. Alright, so now let's move our tanks around to the rear here. And we'll start repairing all of our stuff.
We got them all!
Didn't take about 2 repairs to get them all fully. I could have swapped a little bit more, but one's just not going to cut it. So...
Enemy spotted! Shoot!
Okay. Now, we're going to sell one more tank and get another supply. And upgrade that.
Wait till they get a load of me!
And actually, this tank can kill this one less thing on its own, which you kind of want it to do. So I probably shouldn't have done that just yet.
I see him take it!
So this might take a second. In the meantime, actually I can just drop one right here. I'm probably going to want to take that behemoth out later.
No, clear!
Alright. Now, actually what we're going to do is sell our last tank too and get another supply. Alright, so we got nothing but supply. Well, a good thing about this is as long as you stay in this little box with our units and our squad, and they don't really leave that box, we won't get hit by any more mission artillery strikes. And we'll just be free to go around and bomb the crap out of everything, which is what I'm going to do here. So bomb these guys, and we'll check every so often on the map just to see if those things respawn, which they haven't yet. Oh.
The commander's out of action! The commander's back in the game!
Let's drop one here.
Area secured!
2 more for another.
They've got the cat! Good to have you back.
Let's get rid of these guys.
Target neutralized!
Alright. Got 4 now. And we'll have some more to pick up in just a second. Let's kill these 2 guys.
We got them all!
Alright, got one more airstrike. Now it would be better if I could have had them all synced. I could technically waste waste some kills to get them synced, but it's better to run back and forth a little bit more, have it somewhat of a pain in the ass, than to be wasting kills and potentially airstrikes because of it.
Area secured!
Back again. We got rid of that hacker, which is another pain in the ass. And there'll be some kills we end up wasting just because it's either that or you waste an airstrike itself.
The commander's been hit! The commander's back
That's
in
hard
the
not
game.
to do. But as long as you don't waste too many, we'll be alright. So let's see, we want to, I'm gonna do it this way. Take out these three. Alright, take out these two guys here.
Enemy eliminated.
I think I just spawned some. Yeah, there's another 4. And you can see we're pretty much maintaining the same number of airstrikes while building up other abilities here.
We got them all.
Alright.
We got the cap.
Good to have you back on.
I think we got some more. Yep. Alright, where shall we go to next? Aha. Nice supply of them over here.
Watch it burn.
So another. Alright, get that. Back over. And it actually makes this mission really easy. As long as you're just particular about where you're dropping your airstrikes. I mean, it's hard to fail. And since your commander is basically invincible, and it only really matters if he goes down when he's near your units and ends up potentially dropping abilities when you need to. Oh, there's more airstrikes.
The commander's back.
Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Because we won't trigger any artillery. Definitely don't have to worry. Technically, even if we were triggering artillery strikes, we could route our units out of the
Good
way
to
of
have you
them
back
for the most
online,
part
Commander.
until we're able to get back.
Zone clear.
Alright, let's see where we are. Do we have another one? Yep. Sorry if it's a little bit redundant, but proper strategies require patience sometimes.
All threats eliminated.
Alright, so now we're going to kind of chain the big guys.
Watch it burn.
Let's see where we are with abilities. None yet.
Enemy machine down.
Ah, I forgot about this energizer up here. Alright, we want to take him out first.
They've got the cap.
The commander's back in
These
the...
abilities, go get that next airstrike. Also count how many we have to our next one. 4? Okay. Alright, so let's get rid of him.
Zone clear.
That's one. Might as well finish off this guy here.
Good to have you back online, Commander.
2.
We kicked some ass.
And this will be 3 and 4, and that storm ray will be damaged.
All threats eliminated.
Come back and hit it after we pick up our next
The
set.
commander's back in the...
Most single targets I want to leave till the end. Except for certain ones I know I definitely want to take out. Simply because that allows us to make sure we're not depleting ourselves to 0 airstrikes and then having to go kill things manually until we absolutely have to. Alright, so let's drop one here.
The commander's out of
That
action.
opens the behemoth and gets rid of that storm ray.
Good to have you back online, Commander.
Now, we're going to do a little bit of chaining here. Start with these 2. Then get these.
We got them all.
Let's see where we are. Do we have another? Yes.
The commander's back in the game.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to waste any right now. Simply because we're going to use more airstrikes and we'll be gaining once we start taking out single targets. Again, the main reason we're doing this is that we have this stockpile of abilities.
Good to have you back online, Commander.
I mean, at this point we have more than enough, really. So, oh.
Area secured. All threats eliminated.
Alright. Let's take out these two guys.
The commander's down. The commander's back in the game. All right.
Got another. Alright, so now we're pretty much down to our singular targets with a couple, maybe one exception actually, which is these two guys. So let's go ahead and start finishing stuff up.
Enemy machine.
Make sure that thing's wounded. Let's get rid of this hacker.
Area secured.
Not yet. Actually, might be able to take out these two.
Zone clear.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's another set. We're pretty much eliminating almost all the turrets. And we've got a nice stockpile of money. That's the other cool thing, too. Alright, so this behemoth is a son of a bitch because of the limited access we have to shooting at it. So let's just bomb the crap out of him.
All threats eliminated.
I think we can hit both of these guys with one.
Watch him burn.
Yeah. I'll just finish him off.
Outstanding, sir.
And let's see, is there any guys up here that aren't wounded? Nope. They're all wounded. So let's take out the Scorcher then. Okay, and we might have, yep, one more. Oh, so we should use it for him, actually. Okay. So at this point, it's time to sell all these guys. It's been fun. Let's buy 3 tanks. Upgrade them pretty much all equally.
Just point me where the action's at, sir.
And let's start making an actual route. Now the cool thing is the artillery strikes.
Enemy ahead.
Should have mentioned this earlier, but it, you know, at this point it doesn't really matter too much. The artillery strikes are independent of units being on the map, and you can basically keep them coming indefinitely.
Area secured.
So in other words, there's no, oh, each artillery strike only drops once, and if you miss being inside of it when it goes off, you know, you're missing a chance or something. No, that's not the case.
Good to have you back online, Commander.
So this is, we'll count this as artillery strike 1. I think I was already hit by one, but for the record, just to be safe, we'll call that 1. So let's go pick up these Cars arm caches. And as we're moving around the map, we'll trigger more of these. As you see here, that's another. So we can just go ahead and farm these now if we want, if they keep spawning for us. And as long as one of our units takes damage, it counts. So that's 2.
The commander's back in the game.
And you can see the tanks have no problem standing this stuff. They can take multiple hits. Alright, so let's just go to the Cars arm cache for now. So we're at 2. and that way we just get that money. As you'll see, we're about to get hit by another one here. Let's drop this repair. Let's upgrade one of our tanks. Damn, barely any damage. And this is actually a good spot to farm them. So we're at 3 now. So this can be number 4. Hopefully it'll actually hit it. Yeah, there we go. So that's 4. This should be number 3 if we actually hit it this time. This one might not. Let's repair again. Got extras. Yep. So that's 5, I believe. Alright, this will be 6. Alright.
Good to have you back on.
And that's going to be 7. Although I think I'll do one more just because I may have fucked up my count. Let's do one more just to be safe. I've already unlocked the achievement, but... And I've also demonstrated that we can do this, not necessarily indefinitely, but for quite some time. We can push it way further than the mission asks for. Alright.
Good to have you back on.
So, let's now worry about wrapping up the rest of this mission and stop getting ourselves artilleried. Although this one we might not be able to avoid. Maybe we get out of it in time. Okay, so we need to get to this last storm ray. Actually, I can airstrike it. Well, we'll get to these guys up here.
All threats eliminated. The commander's back.
And we're pretty much done here. Now we just gotta get out of the mission without actually dying with any of our units, which shouldn't be too hard considering there's like 3 turrets left.
We got visual on the air. Take it to him. Enemy eliminated. We got him all. I see him. Take it. I see him. Shoot.
Let's drop a D4. And let's get our path out of the mission.
Enemy ahead. Take him out.
Bam, we're done. Easy peasy. Seriously, like this is so easy. Just requires the right strategy. Far less of a headache than the other final
Sterling
missions.
work, people. Grab some R&R while you can.
And we're done.